12 teams with them. What does that mean going forward?
Well, I thought it was a great game overall for us. Obviously we had a little bit of a slow start there, and we had some chances there in the first. But to fall behind 2-0, it's always a concern, especially those 3-3s, because when it's a 3-3, sometimes if you fall behind, maybe there's lack of fight. But I thought we stuck with it and tilted the ice second and third. I thought we were the better team for those two periods, and just to stick with it as well as they tied it up. Because you're thinking maybe you can sneak the game out 3-2. So that's a big win for our team. It's especially when you're shorthanded as we are, and some guys injured and some guys up. So I thought it was a heck of a win for us.
Over the years, have you put together any kind of a teddy bear toss philosophy? Because you get the momentum, and now you got half an hour standing around.
Well, the refs came over and basically they wanted to flood, and our thinking was, let's keep the momentum potentially with 6 minutes left, and let's try and tie it up before we go in. It's always better to go into a third period tied than trailing. That was one thinking. And the other thinking was, as you can see, they're very good on transition, very quick, very fast team. So, I felt that with the ice conditions the way they are would probably favor us the rest of that period based on their speed. So I thought that last 6 minutes, and it can go either way, right? I've seen it go the other way as well, but I felt that those last 6 minutes we had some chances, and certainly carried the play after the teddy bear toss.
For the longest time now, it's been Liam just trying to get back into work once you get 2-0. What have you seen now here since the reassignment from him?
Well, I think that he's just his confidence level. His skating has always been something that's been questioned, but to me, he looks fast out there, and just playing some real strong two-way hockey, not only from a offensive perspective, but the penalty killing. So he's turned into a real good 200-foot player, and certainly a huge key for us. And if we can continue scoring, it would benefit our offense greatly here as we move forward.
We talk all the time about things Chris Bourque can do, but in situations like this, where I wouldn't say it's crucial for you guys to maybe get the goal while you're on the power play, but it's huge. We get 2 points and you beat a division rival here. When he's able to do those things, how special is another player like him?
Well, I think that we all know that Borky's a game changer, and he's been like that since he turned pro, and he's able to make those plays at important times in the game, and that's why he's won scoring titles and wins championships, and he has that ability as well. Maybe on nights when he's not at his best 5-on-5, that he gets one chance and he's able to make a great play, whether it's a pass or a goal. So obviously he had the assist on the 6-on-5 there, where we were getting a power play, and then to get the game winner, I thought it was huge. We just told the guys to just try and get some momentum from the power play because it was going to go 4-on-4, and but it was nice to end it early because that gives the guys confidence going forward here. And there was 3 things we wanted to accomplish going into this game. Was 1, win the week and get the 4 points. 2 was we wanted to carry the momentum from last night. We really talked this morning about last night was the type of game we need to play to be successful based on the makeup of our team, and that's the team identity, what we seen last night. And thirdly, this was the 4th crack at trying to get above 500. So it was nice to accomplish all 3 of those tonight.
Stay on the line from Matt over there. He said that this is a game that might be able to change your season, and you can look back upon. From a coach's perspective, I know you kind of just continue to preach the week to the guys, but for you personally, what could a game like this for the mentality of guys going forward?
Yeah, 100%, because our division is tough. Charlotte wins today, and Providence wins today, and I don't want the players looking too far ahead, but we've got Lehigh twice next week. You got Wilkes-Barre 2 more other times, Providence. So it's a tough schedule. So their focus should be on the next game and the next week. But obviously, from a coaching side of things, I think this can give you a lot of confidence going forward that you're going to need to make some pushes here between now and April 15th to make playoffs, because the division is just too good.
Boyer gets called up, I knew before us, but still, that's kind of a weird change because he's been in your lineup for the last 2 years. How did you manage that tonight?
Well, and I know our fan base wants to win every hockey game and raise Calder Cups, and there's nobody who wants to win more than me. But at the same time, we do want to develop, and we want to see some of these younger players get promoted. And Stevenson and Bowie are here, and they got their letters today, and that tells them they're full-time NHLers. That's what it's about as well. And a guy like Travis Boyd, he was our MVP, and unfortunately, there wasn't enough injuries last year for him to get his first game. So I believe, and I'm not the coach up there, but I think it looks very promising that he's going to see his first game tomorrow night. So it's well deserved, and obviously it puts a lot of pressure on us because you take away, our MVP from last year, and him and Borky have carried the offense this year. It's a big hole to fill, but at the same time, I'm looking forward to watching him play his first game tomorrow night in the NHL.
Turnovers are a big part of the Penguins' offense tonight. What do you say in the locker room to try and prevent that in the next couple of games?
Well, I think that both teams, turn pucks over, and unfortunately, we had some turnovers as well, and. In a 3-on-3, when there's fatigue from both sides, you're going to see some turnovers at key points of the game from both the opposition, from us. And obviously that's not something that we take lightly, but we preach about it all the time. We talked about it before the game in terms of puck management being one of our keys. We talked about after the second period, and we don't take away from the fact that we want guys to make plays, but at the same time, you need to protect the puck, and that's something I think every team can do better on a night-to-night basis.
All right, thank you.
Okay, thanks.